So that was just the discussion. The next board meeting, we do the public hearing and the approval. Do we want to do a workshop around the levy prior to that? Or do you think it's something, if I get the information early enough, we can discuss individually and just have a conversation at the meeting?
I think if you can get the information, a proposal together, and each of us discuss it individually
Right.
in advance, then we don't have to do
Yeah.
a special meeting or
Okay,
anything.
perfect. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Moving on, we have Madam Assessor's report. Ms. Davis.
Good evening. We completed our non-homestead exempt property hearings, and we found via inspections that some were questionable. So as we know, things do change and they're not always reported. So to ensure that nothing is missed in the future, we have added this to our annual review of items that we work on going forward. To give an example, you may have had a a property that was owned by a not-for-profit, and let's just say that they're using it for family services and been using it for the last 20 years for family services, and upon inspection you go and you see that now it's being used for a barbershop. Once they get that that nonprofit exemption status, unless it's sold or something, has changed and been reported, then it's not something that has in the past been looked at each year to say, are you still in a nonprofit, non-exempt status? So we're just keeping an eye on that going forward, just to make sure that things are as they are being reported or as they have been reported. And so, that's all I have for that. We'll just have that on our review going forward. Our new sales data and permit statuses are, always coming in, and so it's an ongoing part of our task. So we're continuing to enter those in the system and inspecting our properties as they are, as we see a need. We have been working hard to maintain the most accurate data on our commercial properties. We know the market for, both residential and commercial are fluctuating and things like that. But since joining the team, we obtained the CoStar system, which is the commercial software that we use to obtain our data, and it gives us information like sales, most recent sales and market trends, leasing, et cetera, for all property types. And so we've been using this software to help us determine our values, including land. And so I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for allowing us to be able to have this software. It's truly been a good investment. It has not failed us with, providing us with the information that we need to be able to defend any hearings that we have, and be able to obtain, good solid data to be able to submit to our board of review when we have those hearings. So just wanted to say thank you to you guys for that. It's a good use of the money, and it wasn't, an increase to our budget when we obtained it, because we just kind of washed it with the money that we were using for something else in the past. Lastly, I just want to say that we'll be closed on November 24th and 25th in observance of the Thanksgiving holidays. I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving in advance. And that's my report.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions?
No?
No? Okay.
Okay, thank you. And next item on the agenda, supervisor's report. A few things just to share with everybody as a follow-up from the Zion Leaders Community Dialogue that we had on October 15th. We've been partnering with the high school doing video clips. I don't know where we are with those right now, but but everybody's been going out and doing different video clips, so those will be coming out. Also, the next Zion Quarterly will be out the first week of January. Elf Network, we are in the final stages. We have 9 openings, so if you know of a family that could use help for Christmas, please direct them to Zion Township if they live in Zion. Congratulations to the ZBLA graduation class, Colette. We had a really nice graduation ceremony on November 5th. It was very cool. And then just a shout out for Trail of Treats. It was really a great time this year as well. A couple of things that I wanted to share. So yesterday I was at the Township Officials Conference in Springfield and attended the Decennial Committee. They had a program on that, and what they recommended was that we hold off on starting to do that work. They're working on putting together an agenda, a report framework, everything so that we can have everything systemized. So they asked us to put off that, but what I would like to do is, I know next month we do the annual calendar, Cheryl, that maybe we can set the dates for next year because we have to meet 3 times with that committee, and that maybe we could just get those on the calendar to be able to have that. And then as well, we will be closed for Thanksgiving and the week of Christmas and New Year's. Again, I think I will be alone in the office, so if you want to just call and make sure I'm doing okay, I would appreciate that. But it's gotten to be an annual thing, so it's always stressful, but it's worth it to give my team a chance to recuperate for a couple of weeks. So I think that is all that I have. Is there anything else to come before the town board? Is there a motion to adjourn?